Today I'm going to show you guys how I do my crystal tech. So sit back, relax, and take notes. We're using a simulator made by the same person who made the battle simulator, Specco. And honestly, this is the first time I actually used this calculator. And as you can see, the interface is very simple. This is simulated from the in-game academy. We got the building, and in the top right corner we see the crystal spent. Fairly straightforward. And before we start, I'd like to quickly address the buildings. So once you enter the KVK, the first thing you do is max out the crystal mine, and the research center should be done as soon as it needs to be, as like a prerequisite. So the way I do it is I focus on the march speed and the troop capacity, which I believe are the key aspects for the free-to-play tech. And reasoning is fairly straightforward. The more troops you have, the more damage you will deal, and the more durable you will be on the field. And march speed is for obvious reasons. You want to get to things faster, you want to move away from danger faster, and all of these things add up. So the first day, I usually try to reach skillful operation. So doing all the prerequisites to it. And to that, we need to level up the crystal center to level 4. Luckily, the first couple levels are really cheap. And from there, we go back. The skillful operation is really good because it sets the foundation. It's the main prerequisite. So now we need level 3 large camps. And to do that, I think we need swift marching. Go back. And to max research center level 12. Good thing about the research center is with each upgrade you get a little bit less crystals needed. So level 12. And there we go. From here, you could make your way towards the treaties to level 4 and the cultural exchange. You're going to do your bastions. And then you're going to make your way towards the skillful operation number 2. But also, you can also put additional points here because these two add up as well. So attack formation. Research center level 16. Now it's getting a bit pricey to do it. 16. And now we go here. Swift marching. Marching orders. We need this to level 3. And for that, we need to max out the first tier, which takes some time, especially in the first week. In order to get more crystals as a free-to-play, honestly, your best bet is getting as many quests that have Kahar keys in them. So things like training quests are the best ones, but that's a bit costly with speed ups, so be cautious. So we got the first tier maxed out. We're gonna go back and do swift marching, unlock marching orders, and then work my way towards as many levels as we can for skillful operation. Level 6 is where we'll stop, and then we're gonna make our way towards the treaties. So we want to go and start at round 4 each, and then we can go back. I think we can max it now. All right, so yeah, we go back to max out the first march speed, and then we go max these two. And from here, we could go back and do these ones to level 7. And for that, we need the crystal center. So one thing you notice so far is that there's not many or tech related options, but that's because I think setting up the foundation in the first week or 2 is really critical for you to actually progress relatively efficiently later on. So we got the Crystal Research Center. I'm going to put it to 7. And this is the foundation. This right here. You got the cultural exchange treaties to level 7. You got skillful operation to 6. And from here, you could make your way towards the color arms, which is troop capacity. And we need that these two to level 3. To do that, we need go all the way back towards Barbarian Reports. If I read correctly. Let's see. Oh, plunder. Oh, okay. Whoops. But to max this, you need to max this as well. So we're gonna do the same thing here. Like you can't go further unless you max this. So very worthwhile doing. These Barb and Karaku quests are really, really low in crystals, so it's always worthwhile doing them. And it's a nice passive income of crystals. Now we make our way towards the level 3 and then work my way towards here. To get this, you need to get your research center to 23, but honestly, I would go and get all the 6 points into color arms. And from here, you have a choice. From here, you have your standard 324k if you're VIP 14 and above. This is your like standard true capacity. And from here, you have a choice to either go level 23 crystal center and then go the tiers to level 3 and then work your way towards more march speed and level 2 of special medicine and cold arms. Or you could go back and work on attack formation level 7 and then slowly maxing out this. I've done both, and honestly, I don't know. I think maxing this part is so slow and so boring, especially the siege part, but it is necessary for you to reach the later parts if you want more special medicines and color arms. So I think doing this is the smarter play, even though this you can do faster. So you have to work your way back to attack formation. Attack formation is notoriously expensive for free to play, so you have to really time this with the Karaku difficulties, and you want to reach level 7. And to do that, we need to go all the way back, and now we got the first set completed. Once you reach level 7, now we can max all of these out. Now this depends on your marches. If you got more cavalry, you work on your cavalry first. If you got archers, infantry, you get the point. But I usually try to do it a bit more balanced, but I do run a bit more infantry now, so I prioritize the infantry more, but for the sake of the video, you're gonna have to max them all regardless, and I cry every time I have to do siege research, but I'm not alone. From here, well, you could do swift marching. You could do this before this, but you'll only get to level 6. But from here, you could go and max out skillful operation, which is honestly worthwhile. You have to go all the way from here. Oh my god, I forgot about marching orders. Marching orders is pretty much relevant for the free to play. Sweep marching to 7. So you have to get this to 7 anyway to do this. Now we're gonna go and max skillful operation. Level 8. Okay. Luckily, these ones, like I said, are not very expensive, but it will take some time. Wait, what do I need again? Okay, from here, well, at this point of the KVK, you could really go and do more points in corner arms, maybe even max it, so you can get even more true capacity. And then from here, you could go and do tier 3. The tier 3 is level 23 research center. And you have to get each true type to level 3 to progress further. And from here, I like to get special medicines first, as much as I can. I think at this point I can reach, yeah, level 4. But same thing can be done here with cold arms. Oh yeah. This is a new change with the improve morale. Before you could actually reach improve morale quite quickly, but not anymore. Very sad. Marching orders to level 3 requires wait. Yeah, I forgot about this part. But once you reach this part, like the KVK is nearly over in most cases. So from here, you're just trying to see how far you can go and do the ones that give you the most coins for the KVK shop. So at this point, you can do whatever you want. But I usually do for coins is I max out things like the barb tech and anything that gives me crystals still. Obviously, the Karak warport reports, and as you can see, not a lot of war tech involved, but it is what it is. It's just how the game is designed for the free to play, and if you decide to go really offensive, you're not gonna have a lot of economics to back it up, and it is risky to do it. I think doing it this way gives you a sustainable amount of season coins, which you can use to purchase blueprints and city skins. So I think doing this route is something I will continue doing, and my KVK starts in a couple days from now, and we're doing Siege of Orleans. So it's going to be interesting, and I'll definitely use this application as a reminder for myself. I can obviously save it and load it as I go, so I can always track my progress and see how much it costs. But we're currently spent 40 million, but you can easily, I think, easily reach 60 to 70 million without much effort. You could push to 80, but that requires a bit more maintenance, but it can be done for sure. I was very close to it last KVK, but I know where I went wrong, and hopefully this KVK maybe I will reach it, but it all depends on how the KVK actually goes. So I have a whole playlist of videos where we've been the first ones to actually ever go into this, and I've actually had the most fun in 2023 in that KVK, so you can see it on the screen right now. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.